Can you do local SEO with Ahrefs? This is a great question. Um, there are a lot of tools that you can utilize for local SEO in Ahrefs. Of course, if you don't already have an account, it's a paid tool, so you'll need to sign up for a subscription, and then you can check all this stuff out. Assuming you already have an account, though, there's a lot of stuff you can do. So, like, just as an example, let's say you're a plumber based in Scottsdale, Arizona. What I would recommend is going to Google, doing a search for whatever the main keyword is in the niche, and then look to see who the top ranked businesses are. And then we can copy their website, come over here to Ahrefs, put their website URL into the search bar here, and click search. And that is going to show us an overview of what they have going on with their SEO. Now, because this is a local business, meaning they really only serve people in the local area, right? Because of that, we're basically looking at their local SEO right now because, well, there may be some keywords that they rank for that are like from blog posts, but my assumption is that most of this is going to be local oriented in nature. They do have some informational blog posts, it looks like, throughout. But like their business name's getting a good amount of search traffic, and then they have all these local oriented keywords. So we can start to see what's going on with these different keywords, with local oriented searches. So like Peoria, here's Scottsdale plumber. It's funny that actually shows that they're in position number 9. But we did use the plural version of this, and so that can vary things to an extent. So what I could do is then export this list of keywords and start analyzing it to figure out, okay, this is our local competitor. They're showing up at the number 1 spot for the keywords that we're trying to target. What are they doing? Start digging in and see, okay, what do their pages look like on their website? Okay, it looks like they have some sort of a discount here. They've got like a scheduled now, phone number. These are all going to contribute to the user experience, including this booking feature. But then we can see like major keywords here: drain cleaning in Glendale, Arizona. Looks like they have a chat option as well. And going down here, we can see they've got quite a few headlines broken up with some keywords, some internal linking going on. Right, we really can start to pick apart what they're doing with their SEO and start to see, maybe there's some opportunities here for some of these keywords that these other companies aren't doing anything too crazy with. Or we might find, hey, those keywords are pretty tough. Let's go find some easier to rank for keywords, which we could use the keyword difficulty to sort things out, right? Like plumber, Glendale, Arizona is probably one of the more competitive ones in this niche. It looks like plumber instead of plumbers is the more difficult term. So that's good to know. And then what I was going to show you is that we also want to take a look at their backlink profile, their anchor text profile, and a couple of these other authority indicators, and see kind of where are they getting all their backlinks from. Are they like all these directories? It looks like they're probably listed on the Better Business Bureau website. And then we can go reach out to these same companies or set up similar listings. Like if it's Better Business Bureau, we can just go get registered with the Better Business Bureau, as an example. And it has a high domain authority, and that can help out our rankings. I was alluding to the anchor text profiles before, and we can see what their anchor text profile looks like. If you're not already familiar, anchor text is the text that is linked from. So if you get a backlink from another website, if it says like website, and when somebody clicks on it, it goes to your website, then that's the anchor text. The anchor text on this site looks kind of interesting. Oftentimes one of the most linked is the actual link itself. So usually these are kind of up at the top, or the business name. So we see like Bumblebee Plumbing, and then their links here, visit website and website. Those are also pretty common. Those sorts of things should be up at the top. if you do a scan on your own website and you find that it's like Scottsdale Plumbing, that just does not look natural to Google, because that's just, you might have a couple of them like AZ water heaters down here, but that's going to be in the lower levels, drain and sewer line installation, right? So the more keyword rich anchor text is down here at the bottom. So all sorts of stuff that we can uncover from a local oriented search for our competitors. We can even take the next competitor, throw their website in here. Another thing I look at is the backlink profile, the authority ranking here, and the domain ranking, the URL ranking. These are kind of indicators of how authoritative the website is. And if we look at the one we were just viewing, go back here, see how it has a higher score here, here, and here than this one? That usually is an indicator that this site is more authoritative, has more authority built up, and will be easier to rank up at the top of Google. Now, that's not everything. Of course, user experience is very important. There's all sorts of different indicators Google's looking at. But if I'm looking to outrank somebody in a specific niche, and I scan my website and my authority is at like 100 million and theirs is at like 3 million, I know I got a lot of room that I got to cover before I can outrank them. So, I might go look to see if there's other competitors that I can outrank, for instance, right? So, yes, you can use Ahrefs for local SEO. There are actually other tools like SEMrush that does a little bit more with like the Google Business Profile rankings. So that's going to be these up here. But in general, Ahrefs is just an amazing and powerful tool that can really help you take your SEO to the next level. So I hope you found this helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. Just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there.
If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade at one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours, and all for less than 50 bucks. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now, because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.